5 of my current favorite perfumes for women. It goes without saying that all 5 of these are absolutely amazing. As a matter of fact, some of them are marketed as unisex fragrances, but I would personally love to smell them on a woman. 1 or 2 of them I have. We have a nice mix of designer and niche in this list. Nevertheless, I'm excited to share this list with you in just a moment, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about these 5 perfumes that I would personally love to smell on a woman, these are my 5 current favorites. I smell them and they're all hypnotizing and mesmerizing. They are such beautiful compositions. I do definitely want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And of course, I upload daily on this channel, so that ensures that you don't miss any of my future uploads, and you'll stay notified on brand new releases, niche reviews, designer reviews, top lists, so on and so forth. So all of these are absolutely amazing. I truly can't get enough of them. And I just love the way that they make me feel. A lot of these really have a compliment factor to them. So if you're looking for something that is going to get positive attention, all 5 of these are absolutely incredible. So I want to go ahead and start things off with the fragrance in the number 5 spot. And this fragrance is a newer release. So there was the original, which is the Eau de Parfum, and then they released the Eau de Parfum Intense designation. And this one by Dolce & Gabbana is called Devotion. Now, Devotion Parfum, because there's also the Parfum, which recently came out, composed by Olivier Cresp, who's such an amazing perfumer. He's done Angel by Thierry Mugler and so many other fragrances, designer and niche. He even has his own brand called Acro, but this one is a beautiful combination of orange blossom, there's vanilla, you have this hazelnut ingredient in here as well. And this is just a very smooth, sweet, delicious, velvety, slightly floral type of a fragrance. Now with the original, you're gonna get a lot less vanilla. So this one is going to be the sweeter one of the 2. With the original, it's more diffusive. It is generally long lasting, maybe like 7 hours. This one is in the vein of 8 to 9 hours. So if that couple hour difference means a lot to you, I would suggest you check this one out. It is incredible. I really, really love this one. And I think it's such a solid release. I'm so glad that the brand reinvented the DNA somewhat to add a little bit more vanilla in the dry down, thus making a bit stronger, a bit longer lasting. I think Devotion Parfum, the Eau de Parfum Intense version, is really something truly special. Now, speaking of sweetness, this next one, the bottle gives off vintage or antique vibes, and I love that about this fragrance. And believe it or not, it's the first fragrance that I ever acquired with a bulb atomizer. I think it is. I've used the bulb atomizer before, but this is the brand new Gold by Shalini. This is such a beautiful fragrance utilizing honey and marigold. So the marigold is a little earthy, it's a little herbal, it has that floral tonality as well. But of course, it's that beautiful mellifluous honey ingredient that is, kind of covering the entire olfactive landscape that's really creating this gold synesthetic sensation. And it's such a beautiful perfume. It's so cozy, so comforting. I love the way that it makes me feel. And this is definitely a pick-me-up for me. Whenever I wear this fragrance, I feel really good, and it's super long lasting as well. So it's gonna make you feel that way for the entire day. And of course, I think that the way you feel is very important. Mental health is incredibly important. And I certainly advise that everybody take care of themselves, which is why I partnered up with today's paid sponsor, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. Well, first you go to their website. You can use my link, betterhelp.com/redolessence. You answer a few questions and BetterHelp will match you to a professional who has years of experience helping others with struggles just like yours. You can do this all from the comfort of your phone or computer via phone call, video chat, or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. It's the easiest possible way to start talking to a therapist. You'll be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours, so you can get started pretty fast. So let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your own home. Of course, visit betterhelp.com/redolessence, or you can choose Redolessence during sign up and you can enjoy a special discount on your first month. So of course, please prioritize your mental health. It is paramount. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Let's continue with the video. Now for the next fragrance on this list, and this is one where the moment I smelled it, I knew I had to add this to my collection. And this one gets so much praise, and for very good reason. This is such an amazing combination of tuberose, and it has this lactonic component. So it's a bit milky and it has this sweetness about it, but it's not overly sweet. It's a little powdery, a little starchy, almost as though it contained a bit of iris as well. And who knows, it might, but you will get predominantly tuberose. And just based off of that description, you probably already know what it is. It's none other than Blanche by Liquide Imaginaire. So many women absolutely love this one. But what happens is when something becomes so powerful in the community and in the industry and something receives so much praise, it typically tends to get polarizing reactions. And I think we've seen that happen with a lot of women's perfumes that have achieved this level of success. Delina by Parfum de Marly, or even Aventus for Her by Creed. There's so many like incredible women's perfumes, even Angel by Thierry Mugler. All of these are very polarizing. So you'll have women who love them or they just can't deal with them for whatever reason. But this one is so, so, so beautiful. I love the way that it smells, this milky tuberose, 100% worth picking up. Okay, the next one. I mentioned Creed. We do have a Creed on this list, but it's not Aventus for Her or even Aqua Fiorentina, which is one of my favorites. It's Carmina. This has become one of my favorite Creed perfumes as of late. I love smelling all of these on a lady, but there's something about Carmina, that natural smelling rose. It's sensual, it's inviting. It's also a spirit lifter and a pick-me-up. It's such a beautiful, classy, olfactive expression. There's a level of sophistication about it that I think is unmatched. And I love it because it's highly versatile. Something like Queen of Silk also smells quite professional, but it's a very cold weather leaning type of a fragrance. And something like Aqua Fiorentina, I mean, it has water in the name. It's a very sort of a spring and summer driven composition. This one is all year round. I love the versatility of it. And, you know, some of the newer releases like Delphinus and Centaurus, one might argue, and I would as well, that Delphinus is fairly unisex as far as traditional standards are concerned, but they can be quite strong. And a lot of people have argued that they're a bit masculine leaning. This is beautiful. It's sensual. It's feminine. It is incredible. One of the best that the Creed brand has to offer. And I'm so happy to have a bottle of it. And I have some alternatives of it as well. I really do enjoy it. The fragrance in the #1 spot, I have to admit, I don't have a bottle of this yet. I have a sample and I ran through the sample. This is such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I really can't get enough of it. And this is such a delicious gourmand blend. I mean, I've never smelled this on a woman, but I can just imagine a confident woman wearing this one, walking down the street, or you meet her at an event and she's wearing this beautiful fragrance. It has, so get a load of this. There's coffee, there's chocolate, there's I think hazelnut, there's a croissant accord, and the unicorn in here is there's a touch of oud in the dry down. But let me tell you something, this is not a dark, mysterious fragrance. No, this is a very elegant, sophisticated fragrance with mass appeal, and I just love all of these delicious facets about it. The coffee, the chocolate, the hazelnut, the croissant accord. This is such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I'm telling you right now, I am like at a loss for words. Every time I smell this, I'm like, wow, the brand really knocked it out of the park with this one. And I will be purchasing a bottle of this one soon from the brand Ellisian Parfum. It's called Cafe Avellana. I wore through my sample. This is such a delicious fragrance. And you know, it's funny, the brand has so many other amazing fragrances. Lavender milk tea is like one of my favorites. And I tried it for the first time at Scent Explorer in December of last year, and I fell in love with it. And I said, yes, that's the one that I'm gonna buy. When the time comes, I'm gonna purchase that one because I truly love the way that it smells and it's so unique. Until I tried this one, and I'm like, I think this is gonna be my new purchase. Look, 5 of my current favorite fragrances for women. Some of these are new. Some of these have been around for a number of years. Some of these are relatively new, but at the end of the day, these are 5 incredible fragrances and I couldn't recommend them enough. Look, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It really means a lot to me and I hope you took something of value from this video. So if you did, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. So thanks again for everything. I love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.